And this is what happens as Rain runs away. She has not come back. But you see a tiefling running down the hall towards you. Now we'll go ahead and share the map with all of you. So you see this tiefling running towards you down the hall. He's running from north to south. Hey, what's up, everybody? Good to see everybody tonight. Hello, Moondog.
Hey,
what's up?
There's a tabaxi just ran past me. Said you guys were fighting a bunch of minotaurs.
What? Who are you?
I'm just some friendly tiefling.
Oh, that sucks. Your
Just happened to be in the area. Yeah.
a friendly tiefling. Your friendly neighborhood tiefling, Spider-Man.
That's what I do. I just swing around these old places and see what's up.
Where in the world did you come from?
Oh, I just did flips there.
He's a ballerina.
I was just traveling. I'm a traveling wizard.
What is it with all these wizards?
Hey, welcome to the party.
Well,
Nice.
I don't know if your cat friend's gonna come. She was running. She was really running.
She probably saw some water.
Well,
She tried to put her paw on my face. I was like, no, that's not gonna work. Don't do that. I just
That sounds like Rain.
What's up, everybody?
hello.
What's up, Gimbal?
So you say you were traveling. So you were just traveling in the tombs here, huh?
That's what I do. I'm here to help.
I'm a murder
I see you've
hobo
already-
just like you guys. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, don't judge. It's a way of life.
Actually, I should say, like every other D&D player.
Yeah.
I see you guys already killed the minotaurs. Wow, that is impressive. I'm sorry I couldn't get here sooner.
Yeah, there's a couple dead minotaurs on the ground. And in the room, there's a portcullis that is also up. And the corridor that you're running down to expands to about 40 feet wide. Well, actually 20 feet wide. And to the south, where there's a gnome that's on a white wolf. And behind him, there is a set of beautiful double doors that are illuminated. And there is a sun that is basically joining a symbol that's etched into the beautiful doors that are basically holding the two doors together.
What's your name, Tiefling?
My name is Cardos.
Cardos. All right. I suppose, since we're taking on charity cases around here, you can follow us as well.
but we're watching you.
Anything to help. I did.
Shots fired.
Is this a cat right here? What is this?
It's not a real cat.
A Smew.
Oh, okay, let's proceed.
It definitely looks like a white wolf, that's for sure. And remember last session, Rain was able to remember before she bailed out of Dodge that these double doors were the ones that were missing from the temple where the lizard men were in the first leg of your adventure.
Yeah, I think these doors were stolen off that old temple we investigated where the dragon was.
They're magical too, and they'd be worth a lot of money. But how the heck are you going to get them out of here? That's the whole thing.
Maybe we'll just let somebody know.
Oh, real quick, Dave, can I roll my portent checks?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh,
It's a nice feature. You get a couple of rolls you get to hold on to.
We'll be seeing those later.
Sure we will. All right, adventurers, what say you? Do you want to go back the way you came? Or do you want to try to proceed through these huge, beautiful double doors that you wish you could just stick into your pocket because these things would look like they'd be worth thousands of gold apiece? Well, probably they'd have to go as the pair, of course.
So I'll just walk up and take a look at them and see if is there a nice door handle on them that might be able to pull to open.
There are no door handles. None at all. I do have a question. Mr. Gimbal, did you cast Detect Magic last time?
No, I did not.
I thought. Okay.
Yeah, I think you did when
Or
we walked
no,
in the
I
room.
did. Yeah.
Well, it's still up. And you can tell
Okay.
that these doors are definitely... I thought you did.
Yeah,
And
I'm
these
just
doors
not.
are definitely magical. They are definitely magical, and it is a very strong sense of conjuration magic, the aura that it is emanating off of the doors. And they're made of a white marble, all kinds of gold tracery all over the place. And like I said, there's that beautiful golden sun, the symbol of Aminatar, that is basically encompassing the center of both doors that are conjoined together. And then, of course, it would break apart as the doors would open. So they are quite heavy.
So do these doors? Would I know if they or do they have any type of slots or anything?
What do you mean by that? There's no
Well, we
handles
got-
on them, though.
I mean, we got these rods. We don't know what they're for yet, but
No, there's nothing no kind of plugs that you can plug the rods into.
I'm going to reach out my hand about to touch the door.
Okay. You touch the door, and it has a sort of like a lukewarm glow to it.
Where are you going, Gimbal?
Just getting a good distance here. Open it up. See what's behind there.
Ooh, man, you guys got so much like firepower now. It's crazy.
well, you know what? The last time we opened doors, what happened, right?
Yeah, it was great. Open this one.
Wait. Before, can I cast Mage Armor on myself before we do this?
Sure, yeah, absolutely. Just go ahead and deduct the spell slot and put go ahead and put the pendant down on your sheet. Now, remember, you guys also found some. Remember the Minotaurs, as you guys had rolled up onto them last time. They were putting a bunch of gold-plated pieces of armor into bags, worth probably about 1,000 gold. Quite a hefty chunk. So what did you guys do with those bags? I think I remember you guys were saying that you were going to put them in the corner of the room or something and then come back for them later. Or, I mean, you could even drag these big bags around too. Just drop them for combat. It's up to you. Too bad you didn't have Tensor's floating disc, huh?
Bummer.
Yeah, I think we just gathered them up and put them on the corner of the room.
Sure. Yeah, you can do that. You got 1,000 gold, just don't forget. And you got these big double doors too. All right, so Lynn, you put your hand on the door.
I'm sure nothing bad will happen.
Who knows? What's the worst that could happen? 4 more Minotaurs behind the door? I mean, what's the worst?
Jesus, Dave.
I know. You guys are already looking for roll initiative already. I know. My Jedi senses tell me this. Push the door open, maybe? Someone? Anyone?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So as you push the door open, the hallway still stays 20 foot wide. And it looks like this is another portion of the hall with the door separating it. But when you open the door, the beautiful radiant doors, they start to dim. And then beyond this room that now starts to darken, there is another darkened hall. And on the walls to the left and to the right of you, and actually the ceiling as well, there's all kinds of paintings and these murals of the sun priest that are all dressed up fancy in holy man regalia. Looks like acolytes. They're holding all kinds of priestly weaponry and holy staffs and golden staffs and all that stuff. All kinds of like orbiting gems and like fancy heads on the staves. But the artist's rendition of these actually kind of weird, because all of these priests have donkey heads on them, which is which is kind of weird. And then at the very far end of the hall, as you look south, there is something on the ground and another set of double doors. But these double doors, my friends, stone. And then as your vision comes into focus, and the light's still putting a little bit of light into here, and with your dark vision, you can see what might appear as a hulking dead corpse on the floor in front of you, just in front of the stone double doors. Ooh.
All right.
Ooh.
All right, guys, it's been fun. I think I'm just gonna start.
Make your way to the
Oh,
next
don't be a
place.
coward. Look, there's somebody dead over there.
Can everyone see?
Caution, caution, grumble, caution.
What's that?
Oh boy.
Slow down. Grumble, come back.
Gimbal. So I'm going to go
Whatever.
take a look at this dead guy, Dave.
Grumble. I'm sorry, that was good. The corpse, as you get close to it, it's actually really mutilated. Gimbal. I mean, it is mutilated. And when you look at it, it looks crushed. And I mean, it's crushed to a point to where it's like a heaping bloody pulp. Sort of like maybe like a tomato that's just crushed by like maybe a giant's fist or something like that.
And he wanted to get closer.
So I'll back up a little bit. Does it look like he was crushed there?
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Because there's
So I'm looking up at the ceiling. I'm looking at the doors. I'm trying to figure out what may have come by and crushed this guy.
yeah, awesome. Why don't you give me a perception check as you look up? And you can just put that out in the open. You don't. The only time that I really want you guys to put stuff in the towers on like thieves' tools checks and stuff like that.
And I'm going to be looking at the walls while he's running up there. Probably not at the ceiling, just the walls around.
Okay. Yeah, all kinds of murals and religious paintings with priests with donkey heads and all kinds of fancy weapons and staves. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Do I recognize anything like about the donkey heads, the priests and donkey heads that ring a bell or anything?
It's all about Almater still, because it still has like pendants and stuff hanging down with the symbol of Almater.
Okay.
But nothing out of the ordinary. But as you look up, Mr. Gimbal, you notice that the ceiling no longer has murals. They just kind of fades to a black, sort of like a fade to black. So it's murals, and then it just goes to like a black ceiling.
Okay.
Hmm.
And this crushed guy, human?
It is a
or-
human.
Human. What kind of clothing does this person have on him?
Looks like traveling clothes, and it looks like he might have you can also see what like a scabbard. See that he has like a traveling backpack as well.
Okay, he looks
Leather
like kind of
armor.
an adventurer type.
Yeah, definitely looks like an adventurer type.
Well, I'm glad I'm not him.
Yeah, he definitely had a bad day somehow. Maybe that door fell on him. I don't know.
So I'm gonna use my mage hand and kind of reach over there and or pilfer the body, as it were, and maybe I can't drag him, so I'll just try to see if he's got a pouch, see if he's got any valuables, just if there's anything interesting in this pulpy body here.
Yeah. As your mage hand, you conjure your mage hand, and it floats over there and starts to look around, and it's. I guess you were kind of pulling up the jacket, and as you're pulling the jacket up, you can hear like blood is like coagulated, and the flesh is kind of all smushed, bruised up. And as you're doing that, all of a sudden, this huge 10-foot mass, that black mass that was on the ceiling, falls down on top of your mage hand and on top of the corpse. Boom! And it's literally covering 10 feet.
My mage hand!
Yeah. And what it looks like...
Somebody get a sample.
Yeah. What this thing looks like is it looked like a stone wall, basically. But as it falls down, it looks more like a sort of like a giant stingray or a giant manta ray that has just fallen on top of this corpse and your mage hand, which now, hello, this thing looks heavy as hell too. This thing looks like probably about 750 pounds. So, light bulb over your heads. You think you know what crushed this guy now. And like I said, it looks like a giant manta ray. So why don't you guys roll initiative? And if anybody wants to try to ascertain what this creature is or any other creature in the future, please feel free to let me know and I'll give you the appropriate type of check.
Yeah, I definitely would like to know what the heck this is. I don't have anything pertinent, I don't think.
Yeah. Well, if you want to try to figure out what this is, give me, if you're good at nature or good at, I would say, Arcana. Why don't you guys give me
I do have Arcana, so I can check that.
Yep. Yeah, as you guys see this thing boom, and it makes a huge thud on the ground as well. Did you hear the corpse go, ugh? No, I'm just kidding.
Splashed with a little blood.
Damn it. Yeah. Oh, gosh, yeah.
I know nothing.
Yeah, get all those rolls out early, guys.
Wow, bad. A couple good rolls, a couple bad rolls.
How far away?
For those of you that have had a 15 roll or higher, which would be Gimbal, you know this thing as a... It's called a trapper. And these things are sort of like... They're sort of like a cube, but they're not. They're more of a... They can basically conform themselves to make them look like part of the wall, or maybe part of a painting that's missing. Like if there's only half a tapestry in the wall, it can form the other half of the tapestry, and as someone comes by, it'll basically just fall on you and trap you. That's why it's called a trapper. So it's fallen. And you know that these things are pretty dangerous. They're really strong, and they love to be in dark places, dungeons, caverns, caves, stuff like that. It's a nice roll.
Oh,
and
okay.
yeah, anytime you guys want to know about what type of creature it is or anything like that, just let me know, and man, I'll be more than happy to tell you. All right, so let's see. We've got initiatives rolled. Nice rolls, guys. Lynn, you're up first.
All right, I am gonna charge it. Say, get out of the way, Thimble.
That sounds like really depressed charge.
I know, isn't it?
All right, Lynn. Lynn, what are you doing?
I'm attacking it.
I love it. Wow, that's a nice hit. 23 versus AC.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and use Divine Smite.
Ooh, wow, breaking out the spell slots already. You got to use those spell slots. Don't hoard them, man. That's what I would do. I'd burn the shit out of those things flying a paladin. Wow, 18 damage. Radiant and slashing damage. Nice job.
All right, there you go.
The puck has passed Cardus. Welcome to the game, Cardus. What are you going to do? Fireball!
I thought, yeah, right. No, I thought I had enlarge in my spell list. I guess I don't.
You tricked me.
I can enlarge it.
Yeah, enlarge the creature, right?
Enlarge it even more. I'd love that.
Guess I'll just go with a standard firebolt.
Oh, look at that. He's being conservative. I think I'm going to use a firebolt. as he kind of redoes his hair and his eyebrows, and I think I'm just going to go with a firebolt. All right, let's see.
Fine. You know what? I'll go with magic missile. Okay.
Use firebolt.
Right.
Use firebolt. Cast firebolt.
I'm trying to cast it. It's not letting me.
All right. So let's see. Let's go to your sheet on the actions tab. Let's see. Yeah, on the bottom right. Well, on the bottom, see the display. You got to make sure it's in. Want to make sure it's in actions mode. So now you can see all of your attacks and stuff.
All right. So firebolt.
Ooh. Let's see. Let's get that. If you need to drop it on the token. Let's see.
Okay. I'll do that next time.
It's well, I mean, you could pick it up and drop it on there. And, I want to get rid of this token. I think that's what's messing it up. So, all right. So you're 11 versus a trapper is a miss. The little token, the death token, was kind of messing with it.
Yeah, I was having trouble with that.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
No problem.
When we have Unity coming out, we won't have that problem anymore because that will be on like an underlying layer.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Come on, Unity. All right, so unfortunately you missed. Let's go next to and on the when you have the combat tracker open, Cardus, which is in the upper right hand corner, that sword. There's in the bottom left hand corner of the combat tracker. There's a next actor button. So whenever you're done, just go ahead and hit that button. And it'll pass it on to the next person. Which, wow. Unfortunately, you start to hear metal ping. You can hear gears grinding, click, click, click. And the cat that is back in the back, standing, that's kind of purring right beside you, Cardus. Another creature plops down from the ceiling and just crushes the cat, and all kinds of springs and sprockets and gears, and a couple of eyeballs go rolling on the stone floor.
Smew, no.
Yeah, and this is a pretty crazy looking creature too. And this thing is going to basically try to slam you, Cardos.
Try to slam me.
Yeah. And it hits you with a 19. And you're going to take... Ooh, you took 14 damage. You're heavily wounded right off the bat.
Welcome to the game.
Welcome to the game, Cardos. You are heavily wounded from the first attack. And then this thing, it just kind of stands... Well, just sits there still. As this huge, like blunt object just kind of jutted out from it and hits you. Sort of like Stretch Armstrong. Bow. All right, Ander, what's going on?
All right, Ander is going to cast a quick protection from evil on himself.
All right. Very, very strong spell. That really worked out good for you last time.
And I'll ready myself for my next turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Gimbal.
I'm going to go ahead and make some movement. And while I do this, I'm going to be looking up, see if anything else is going to fall on my head.
Okay.
I'm going to come here.
Sure.
And then I've got just a magic missile.
Sure.
At blob number 1.
Blob number 1, the trapper down to the south. First orb does 3 force damage, second does 2 force damage, and the final one does 2 for a total of 7. Nice job. Take any other movement that you want and pass it on to 0.
Okay, one thing real quick, Dave. My combat tracker's in alphabetical order. How do I change? Is there a way to change it to turn order?
Too.
The combat tracker is in descending order on should be descending order on your end as well. You probably don't see any numbers or anything like that, right?
No, it's in alphabetical order.
Yeah, whose turn is it now?
Well, I pushed it to 0, Tim. So
Okay. All right. Yeah. You're up now 0. So yeah, I've turned a bunch of the other stuff off, so you can't see like health and stuff like that. I think you should be able to see.
That's fine. But like at the top, it's Ander, and then Gimbal, then Cardos, then Lynn, and Mechanical Craft
Yeah,
0.
Same here.
And then
for me as
the
well.
enemies. So it's just in that order. It's just I'm looking through the options now to see if I can't find that.
Yeah, I don't think you can. It's because I have it set up that way on my end. So
Oh, okay.
but yeah,
Okay, no problem.
because I just
problem.
got rid of a lot of the info. I did it for all my games. So 0, you can go ahead and go.
Okay, I'm gonna do. We'll do Firebolt against Lurker.
Okay. Firebolts against the Lurker. A hit with a 14. Nice job.
You doing Firebolt while you charge up your static energy?
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
shuffling my feet.
He's getting ready for the finale. All right, so
Yeah, well,
7
I move my
damage.
feet. Like I'll stay here, but I'll move like my movement. It'll be like I'm moving my feet, like rubbing them, getting that static up.
All right. So I'm looking at the combat tracker, how it has it displayed, and yeah, it shows everybody in alphabetical order. But as long as you guys hit the next actor button, it should.
No big
yeah.
deal. No big deal.
All right, so this trapper, it is going to try to, it's going to try to move and basically engulf you as it, because like I said, this thing kind of looks like a giant manta ray, and as it's kind of like hovering there and floating there, and it sort of like a giant rug, but in manta ray form. And then it kind of moves up, and then it tries to just cover you and smother you and smash down. So you're going to need to do a dexterity saving throw. So let's do that. You failed the dex saving throw. So now this thing is on top of you, and you're grappled. So let me give you a grapple, and you're going to start taking some ongoing damage as it becomes your turn. Every time it's your turn, you're going to start taking some damage.
Okay.
All right. So you're going to take both bludgeoning and from the crush, from the weight of this thing, and from the acid. You can feel that this thing is starting to burn your skin, and then you're also going to be blinded as well. So you've got the trifecta.
Guys, get me out.
Yeah. All right. So let's get that off, and then we'll pass to the cat is gone. Unfortunately.
Oh.
Ooh.
So you take a total of 16 damage from this thing as you're being crushed,
Wow.
and from the damage of the acid. And
So can I attempt to get out of this thing?
I definitely will. What you're going to have to do is, if you want to do like because there's really no mechanic for this, but you are a pretty beefy person and you have a pretty nice strength. So I'll tell you what, if you want to try to lift this thing off of you, I will allow you to give me a strength check. And if you have athletics, you can add that in as well. Or if you just want to slash your way out of it and try to, well, not slash, I mean, you're obviously not going to be able to take a full swing. But if you want to try to, pull out a dagger and try to like cut your way through it, you could do that as well. But the choice is up to you. I'll give you a couple options.
I think I'm
sure
just
you-
throwing this thing off me.
All right, so a 13 is not going to be enough to
Okay.
pull that thing off of you.
I was trying to say I could make sure you succeeded if you wanted to do that, but it has to be before you roll. So
What
All
were
right.
you wanting to do?
I was gonna make sure you succeeded with the 15. Would that be enough?
With your one of your special
With my
rolls?
portent?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You can give him one of those 15, sure. So the 15 was the DC that I was actually looking for. So I will let you go ahead and lift the the trapper off of you.
Oh, nice. Thanks, Cardos.
Hey, I foresaw it.
And then you can go ahead and be here and move out from wherever you want to.
Okay, I'll just I'll back up here.
Okay, and that will be with
that was
your
my-
action as well.
Right.
Thanks
All
for
right,
the
so
follows,
I
guys.
will-
Appreciate it.
I will stay here so I don't take an attack of opportunity, and we'll pass it on.
All right, round 2. Cardos. Round
All
2
right,
is
can I move diagonally here to get away from this thing?
You can, but you're going to take an attack of opportunity. That thing could slam out and get you, yeah.
It could try.
Oh, I like that.
But I've already seen the future.
I can my Jedi senses tell me another portent roll is coming, maybe?
Oh, you better believe it, Dave.
Are you going to give me a 7 to
You got a 7. It just wasn't quite enough.
So let me add in his ability modifiers on top of that 7. And I don't think that's still going to be enough to hit you. So let me.
I thought it was just like a flat 7.
Is it a flat 7? Is that how it reads?
I thought that. Yeah, that was just what it said. Just replaces the roll entirely with 7.
That's beautiful. So double check that just in case, and then we'll
Okay,
do
I'll
that.
double check.
So yeah, this thing will kind of lash out at you, and your portent makes it. You kind of twist time, and then it misses you. So nice job, man. Your portent rolls are gone though.
Right, but the thing was right next to me, and I can't take another hit.
No, I know. So this thing is not moving at all. This thing is just kind of like quivering right here. And it doesn't look like it's moving at all. It doesn't look like it's trying to chase you.
It just says it replaces an attack roll. Attack roll, saving throw, or ability check.
That's beautiful. So let's see if this thing can reach out and touch Ander. See if it can crush him. And this thing's going to try to reach out and crush him. All right, so the attack had disadvantage. I'm not sure why it had disadvantage. I think Ander, you have a condition on there really quick.
Protection from evil.
Yeah,
You
it's
do,
got protection from evil.
Yeah, protection from evil. Nice job. That's such a great spell, isn't it? And this thing misses you.
So we know this thing is evil. That's good to know. Good to know.
Hmm. What say you, Ander?
All right, I present my holy symbol, and I'm going to invoke some healing energy. And I'm going to split it between Lynn and Cardos.
These things really don't have any attacks, but
That's much appreciated.
Kind of modifying them.
Feels good. Feels good.
One of them, anyways. Nice heals.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
Yeah, gotta love
Hey,
Channel
to
Divinity.
it, add to my AC. I don't know. I don't think that really went through at all. Because I had mage armor and it should be 14. How would I add that?
There should be a pendant there on mage armor for you. See that condition that says effect AC3? You'll just pick that up and put that onto your token like you did with your hellish resistance.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that nice? Fantasy Grounds takes
Alright.
care of all that for you.
Sorry, new guy here.
It's no problem, man.
And since that's a power, do I still get a spell?
Do what now?
Being that's a power, channel divinity,
Mm-hmm.
would I still get...
Channel Divinity takes an action to use anyway, so... But yeah,
well, I could... Let's see.
I would say yes, because it doesn't say that it counts as a spell. I don't remember
Yeah,
reading. So yeah, you could cast.
and use a bonus action spell.
Yeah, as
Yeah,
long as it's bonus
so-
action, like Healing Word or something like that. Yeah, go for it.
I'm actually going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay. Oh, nice job.
If you
Another
throw that up there
another
for me.
nice one too. So yeah, I got a nice little sword I'll put up there for you. And then you should have all of the attacks already on your sheet. So do you want it there? You should be able to move that token. You should be able to, anyways. Perfect. Right, and then go ahead and do your attack too. Don't forget that. There, nice hit. 13. Nice when you roll a 7, isn't it? Right, you do 11 more damage to the lurker from above.
There we go.
Gimbal.
Okay, I'm going to cast Shatter. I'm going to move in here and hit this guy with Shatter.
Okay.
That's guess I'll take half of that, and I'll move
Dang,
back.
that's a good hit.
Love Shatter. All right, 0.
All right, I'm going to cast Ray of Sickness on the lurker.
All right, so it has a successful saving throw. I'll take a little bit of damage.
And it's got, I think, you roll a saving throw for poison.
So you make a range. Oh yeah, because it is a hit. It's actually, let's see, ray of sickness, greenish energy. Make a ranged spell attack. Let's see. You need to do the range. Let's see. Yeah, you hit with the 13, and then I need to do the con saving throw, which you did that for me. It was a 19, so it was successful, and I took half of the damage from the Ray of Sickness, which was the 2d10, and that's it. No, you already did it all.
Okay.
Good job. Yeah, if I would have failed the saving throw, then it would have became poison too. All right, the Trapper's up. Let's see. This Trapper's gonna try to move over. It's gonna move 10 feet. And that's all it's going to do. Oh, I got to take that ongoing damage.
Yeah.
Zoinks!
Please.
So I need to add 20 damage. Deduct 8 damage, so you're at 8 wounds. You're good to get
Thank you.
grappled or anything like that. So, all right, Lynn, what would you like to do? As you just saw those multitude of dice rolled, you were like, "Oh!"
Yeah, I was a little scared. I am going to hit this thing again.
All right, that's a hit with a 17. Nice. 15 damage. This thing has looked like it's taken quite a bit of damage. It is heavily wounded now.
And then I'm going to move over a little bit. And that's it.
Okay. Let's see. I think I'll cast Magic Missile
That's
on.
on top of it.
Should I just finish that thing off?
Oh. Do you think you can?
I think I could try.
So Lord has bought you guys a yank on the critical fumble table, and also Dragonbait has bought a today is your lucky day for someone as well.
Awesome. Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Dragonbait. Not so much Lord.
It's today is your lucky day is for Cardos, and he says compliments of the Spoon Man.
Right on, thank you. Okay,
So that gives you an
hold on to
automatic
that.
20. Yeah, that gives you an automatic 20. So you got to use it or lose it, sister. You got to use it or lose it by the end of the game. So
Okay. So I think I'll hold on to it for now. But all right, so just drag and drop the dice.
what are you trying to do now? Hellish.
I was
do what now?
trying to hit him.
Oh, magic missile. Yeah.
So yeah, there's 3 of them.
Yep. You get 2 more. First one does 2 force. Nice roll on the second one, which is 5. And the last dart does another 4. So you do a total of 11 more. All right, so let's see.
Alright.
It doesn't look like it looks like you did do it to the trapper. So the trapper's in pretty bad shape. It is, but it still looks like it's holding on. All right, so the lurker from above, it is not doing anything except for trying to attack Ander, and it'll attack with the disadvantage. It slams out at you, and it almost hits you, but you're able to duck out of the way and basically block it off with your weapon.
Ching.
All right, Ander.
Nice deflect.
All right, I'm gonna use my inspiration for advantage, and I'm gonna cast Inflict Wounds on the lurker.
Ooh, very nice. Inflict Wounds is nice too. That's a very underutilized spell. I think it is anyway. It's a hit. With your advantage is a 19. Does 11 necrotic damage to the lurker. Definitely affected it.
And a spiritual weapon will take a swipe.
Bonus action. Nice hit. 23. Such a great spell too. Clerics can actually be some really good damage dealers. All right, so that's another 8 from the spiritual weapon. That is also wounded as well. The lurker from above, it's heavy. All right, Gimbal.
You guys do another magic missile.
I cast magic missile. First dart 4, second dart 5. Last dot 4. Wow, very nice. Another 13 damage. It's still hanging in there, but it just looks like it's getting worse and worse. So,
Well, that'll be it for me. I'm just kind of it's just kind of bouncing around nervously, but I'll stay in the same spot. Get ready to dart.
all right, 0.
Okay, Dave. Since I did level 1 spell, do you want me to roll for the Wild Surge?
Yeah, last time. Yeah, we'll do it from here on out. Yeah, I gotta remember to ask you to do that. Unless you're gonna use your tides, and then you can do it every round. You get advantage, but hey, you'll have to take that 5% chance. All right, so let's see what happens. You doing this round 0-10?
We'll do magic missile.
Man, the magic missiles are flying everywhere.
Coming out from every
Joining the.
I guess 0 feels like he's being left out. You guys are casting tons of magic missiles. First dart's 3, the second's 4, and the last one's 4. Now, you guys are nailing those magic missiles. Another 11.
Bam, bam, bam. All right.
Yeah, and what's great about magic missile too is it's like you don't have to roll an attack. The creature doesn't get a saving throw. It's just like automatic. That's like the best thing about magic missile. It's just guaranteed damage.
All right, now I'm going to roll for the surge.
Yep. Let's see.
I'm gonna have to take a couple levels in sorcerer just so I can cast it too.
1
Join the party.
out of 14. Not a 1. So you're they're taking signups, I bet, for sorcerism, for sorcery and stuff. All right, let's go to round 4. Lynn, you're back up.
All right. I see that this thing is almost dead, so I'll slash out.
All right, you
Try
slash
to
it.
finish it off.
It looks like
Nice
it's
hit.
fixing to make one more attempt to try to cover you. And it hits. Well, you hit and you do another 12 damage to it. Oh man, it's in such bad shape.
Still up.
Dude, seriously, it has 1 hit point left. I'm not joking. You guys have done 84 damage to it, so it has 85 HP.
All right. I also turn around and look and make sure that all of our party's still here. Yell back. Nobody ran away, did they?
Nope, that
Not
was the
this
last
time.
couple of sessions. Not this session.
Just checking. Just checking.
All right,
We're
Carlos.
hanging in there.
All right. Let's see. How about this? I'll cast a level 2 magic missile, And the first one's obviously going to go for this guy
I'll
here.
let you know that there's 1 hit point left.
Yeah.
Don't metagame that or anything, but yeah, you take
I
out the
did
trapper. So the
I
trapper,
was-
it is defeated.
He turns his head.
I mean, I was going to attack it anyways, but it died.
Oh, it's all good, man.
So that one
so-
counts as mine.
Because I don't think
So there's
Gimli
four-
and
three
Lynn
more.
would have loved that thing jumping on them. So, all right, so you get 3 more. First one's 5. Wow, the second one is 5, and the third one is 2. So another 12 force damage. As this thing just doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it really is trying to move at all. All right, the lurker. It's going to try to slam out at Lynn again. I'm sorry, at Ander, and it'll do that with disadvantage because of the protection spell. And it's a miss. Ander, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna take a
It can't
big
move.
swipe with Dragon Thumper.
It crushed the cat, though. That was great. All right, that's a nice hit with an 18. You do 5 damage. Don't forget your spiritual weapon either. So I hope everybody's having a good night tonight. Nice hit. Man, that spiritual weapon's clutch. There you go. It goes down as well. You guys are out of combat.
So I'll poke this thing. So does anybody know what these were?
I know they're quite unpleasant. That's what I know.
Well, I could have told you that.
Yeah, lurker
Ow.
from above. Basically, they basically disguise themselves as walls or anything else, and then the lurker from above, it can't move. It can glide, and it was on the 10-foot tile, well, the 10-foot square that was above you and Zero, but it floated over and crushed the cat, and then the cat just basically exploded in gears and sprockets and eyeballs went everywhere.
I do want to go.
Should have saw that coming. I'm a divination wizard.
I do want to go check out the cat.
Oh yeah, I'm
Oh, yeah.
Gimble's
Yeah.
wandering around picking up springs and different pins and little, this is perfect stuff for his tinkering. So
Oh, I
yeah,
was
he's
gonna
collecting
say.
the parts.
Yeah.
I'm also interested in what happened to those eyes.
You can
Did anyone
find
see
them.
where the eyeballs? I want to get those.
Oh, thank you, Gimbal. So you're going to help me put it back together. I appreciate it.
Probably not, but I could use
What?
these. That's a good spring.
You might be able to as a project to put the cat back together, maybe if you want to. With like
I'll pick up
R&R
pieces
downtime
for-
days or something. Yeah.
That thing got annihilated.
It did. As you lift up the lurker from above, I mean, it is just smash. It's like someone just crushed a tin can. I mean, it is just literally destroyed. And then there's like some fluid coming out, like grease and stuff like that.
All right. I guess it's
You do
hopeless.
find everything though. Everything. Oh, it's not hopeless. You never know. You've got
Okay.
a tinkering gnomish companion. You may be able to finagle him into rebuilding it for you. I don't know. That's up to you guys. But the cat is unfortunately destroyed. But you find all the pieces. It takes a couple of minutes, and you find all of the pieces. But yes, you do.
So I'll gather all those up and then put them with my tinkering tools and my various spare parts of different little projects I've been working on.
Sure.
Well, that's a good riddance.
Dave, do I think any parts of the cat are still functioning?
Not functioning, no. No, that thing is literally destroyed, no. That thing is not working. So you're wanting to ascertain if Alicia Ambergold is still able to spy with the
That's
eyeballs,
correct.
basically. No. Because the little magical connection on the back of the eye has been severed, so she's not seeing shit anymore.
So I am also looking up at the ceilings just to make sure there's no more of these things.
You don't see anything. It's
Mr.
like-
Dungeon Master, I want to check these these corpses.
Okay. It's like Tinses the cat from Saturday Night Live diving over the canyon edge every time and just dying and destroying itself.
Oh,
so.
yeah.
So you want to check this corpse all the way up here, right? So you're going to come up
Yeah,
here.
and the trapper and the lurker.
Wait, isn't that me?
Yeah, I think I did move the wrong person.
Whoa, something's taking control of my legs.
Double door in front of you, not like the beautiful doors behind you. And this human that is definitely dead, crushed like a tomato. In fact, we'll move the body back over here where the trapper came from. There's some equipment as you're kind of going through his things. There is basically some leather armor. Well, of course, there's a lot of blood and guts mixed in with it, but it can be cleaned. There is a traveling backpack that has a crushed tinderbox. You find a intact short sword, and then the remains of a hooded lantern. So the only thing that's really salvageable would be the short sword if you want one, and the tinderbox. You can take all of the components out of the tinderbox and add it into one of yours or whatever. So, yeah. Anybody want that tinderbox or anything like that?
Yeah, I'll pick through the tinderbox and get all the pieces that seem to be good for my collection of junk.
Give me an investigation check. See if anybody's who all is looking at the corpse. I see you're the only one that's by it.
Yeah, I'm looking at the doors, not the corpse.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Find a sword and stuff like that. Yeah, Lynn, looks like the doors will push open. There's no handles or anything like that. It's just looks like you would just push these doors open as well. Like the large doors behind you, the beautiful doors behind you. The doors of Amanaughter.
Okay. I'll turn around to Cardos and say, "Well, Tiefling, you fought well."
Yeah, I didn't run at all.
No, you stayed with us.
Except for that one time I did run.
Hey, where's the cat lady?
I think she's still running.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Well, we know she can outrun anything, so I think she'll be safe.
Well, this is such an interesting place. I don't know why anyone would ever want to leave. Who's going to open the next door?
Let me guess.
Did you say there was statues along the walls in this room?
He was like portraits, right?
Yeah, it's like murals that are painted. Murals,
And
paintings, and
I'd like to, investigate them or take a look at them, see if they're worth anything.
yeah, it's painted into the wall, so it's not like they're not tapestries or anything. Now, if they were tapestries, yeah, they'd probably be worth something, but no, these are just murals that are painted onto the wall and then onto the ceiling, and then you can actually see the rest of the mural that is above you from where you're at, Lynn, because where the trapper was, it was kind of covering up the mural, but you can see the rest of the entire visage.
Does it look the same as the rest of it?
Yeah, all donkey heads and priests with fancy weapons and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I am puzzled about this donkey head thing. Like, why all of a sudden are they donkey heads? I'm just thinking and wondering.
Let's see. I don't think
You can do a religion check.
Yeah,
Artist inspiration, right?
I would say probably. I would say you could give me a history check if you are specialized with religion or maybe history.
I have religion and history. Okay, so
You can use the better of both.
I have neither.
Was that for all of us? You just a roll one?
Yeah, anybody that's trying to ascertain it.
another crappy roll for me.
Nice going, guys. Yeah, you guys are all debating this, and then... Jeez, guys. Cardos, you kind of saved the day, because as they're all kind of fighting on their ideas of this, you kind of think that the artist that created all of these murals probably was just having fun, just drawing some heads, some donkey heads on the priest, because the donkey head has nothing to do with this deity. He's just probably having fun.
I'm gonna tell him. I think this dude was just fucking drunk.
It's probably to insult the priest, I imagine. Or
Yeah,
very irreverent.
could have
Probably
been
out of sport.
Could have been a non-believer, yeah. Just having fun, yeah.
All right, so that debate done. I'll go ahead and go up to the doors and start to push on through. Forward,
Initiative.
friends.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
You're like, oh.